Adam Lambert is an American singer-songwriter who was born in Indiana. He is a large man, standing at 6 feet 2 inches tall. He has a slender frame and his broad shoulders add to his already impressive stature. His vocal range and vocal power only make him appear larger. Adam Lambert has a clear performing on stage, and he certainly stands out from the crowd, and height give him a presence that cannot be ignored. He has a strong presence every time he is on stage. His large stature allows him to reach those high notes with ease and allows him to move around with grace. Adam Lambert towers over the majority of people at 6 feet 2 inches, and although his height may seem intimidating, he has a gentle and kind spirit. He is certainly an iconic figure in the music industry, and his large frame only serves to amplify his presence. He is a tall and commanding figure and certainly has a presence that is tallest celebrities in Hollywood. It certainly gives him an advantage when it comes to performance. He can dance and jump around the stage with ease and without worrying about his large frame being a hindrance. His tall frame adds to his already imposing stage presence. Adam is quite tall and his presence draws people in. He may be tall, but he is well proportioned. His slender frame and angular face give him a masculine look without making him look oversized. His presence on stage and off is strong, and he seems to always stand out in the crowd. Adam Lambert's tall stature allows him to look down on the crowd and move around with ease and comfort. His tall frame gives him an air of importance, and his presence on stage exudes confidence. His tall frame helps him to show off his moves and reach those high notes. Adam Lambert is certainly a tall man, and his tall frame gives him a confident presence. He also has a good posture, which helps him look even taller. His broad shoulders are impressive, and he certainly looks like he could use them to knock down walls. Adam Lambert is an impressive individual with his 6 feet 2 inches tall figure. He stands head and shoulders above the other performers and even taller among the audience. His height adds to his powerful voice and his ability to move around the stage with grace and ease. Adam Lambert's stature and presence make him an icon in the music industry. His massive size doesn't affect his strong presence, but rather adds to it. His tall frame and angular face capture the attention of everyone in the room. He commands the stage with ease, and his fans are always in awe. Adam Lambert is considered one of the tallest singers in the world. His tall stature adds to his already impressive presence. He stands at 6'2", and his slender frame only adds to his height. His broad shoulders and muscular physique make him look even taller and more imposing. Adam Lambert is an impressive performer with his 6'2" tall frame. His height gives him an elevated presence on stage. He can reach the high notes with ease, and his broad shoulders give him an aura of strength and masculinity. His height helps him to show off his moves and presence. Adam Lambert's tall stature helps him to interact with the crowd and give off even more positive vibes. His tall frame makes him more noticeable, and his presence is further enhanced. His physical height can help to add to his performance, and he seems to always use it well. Adam Lambert's 6'2" height helps him stand out from the crowd. His broad shoulders and muscular frame make him look even more impressive. His physical size also helps him to reach higher vocal notes and gives him more power on stage. His size is certainly an advantage when it comes to performance. Adam Lambert's tall stature and muscular frame make him an imposing figure. His stature gives him a presence that is visible from afar. His height gives him an air of authority, and his presence is always one to be reckoned with. His tall frame allows him to break down boundaries and reach his fullest potential. Adam Lambert is an icon and a tall, towering figure. His height helps him to stand out from other performers and gives him an edge while playing. His broad shoulders add to his already impressive stature, and his musical performances and vocal range are only amplified by his size. Adam Lambert is certainly a tall man, and it acts as an advantage for his performances. His towering stature allows him to engage with the crowd, and his tall frame helps him to project his voice further. His large frame also allows him to move around with grace and athleticism. Adam Lambert stands at 6'2" and towers over his fans and fellow performers alike. He has a strong and powerful presence that makes people feel his presence. His large frame adds to his performances and gives him confidence when he is on stage. His tall stature only serves to enhance his persona. Adam Lambert is a tall man who stands at 6 feet 2 inches, and his physical size only adds to his impressive presence. His muscular frame also helps him to fill out a room and gives him a powerful aura. His tall frame allows him to reach higher vocal notes and helps him to jump around the stage with ease. Adam Lambert towers over the other celebrities in the music industry, and his height certainly has its advantages. His tall frame allows him to make himself more visible and move around with grace. His presence is both intimidating yet graceful, and his tall stature helps him to stand out in the crowd. Adam Lambert's 6'2" figure gives him an imposing presence on stage. His broad shoulders and tall frame add to his already impressive presence. His tall frame helps him to reach those high notes with ease and move around with ease. His tall stature is certainly an advantage when it comes to engaging with the crowd. Adam Lambert stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, and his presence is one that cannot be ignored. His tall frame gives him an impressive presence, and his muscular physique adds to it. His tall stature also helps him to reach higher vocal notes with ease, and his presence on stage is one to be reckoned with. Adam Lambert's presence is made even more powerful by his tall frame. His 6'2" height gives him an advantage and can help him to capture the attention of the crowd. His tall stature also adds to his moves on stage and helps him to show off his strength as a performer. Adam Lambert is one of the tallest celebrities in the world, and his tall frame adds to his presence. His tall stature allows him to stand out in the crowd, and his broad shoulders give him an impressive look when performing. His tall frame and angular face give him a masculine look without making him look oversized. Adam Lambert is an impressive figure on stage. At 6 feet 2 inches tall, his presence is undeniable. His tall frame and muscular physique help him to reach those higher notes with ease and move around the stage with grace. His tall stature helps him to stand out from the crowd and looks even more impressive when performing. Gives him a presence that can't be ignored. His 6 feet 2 inch height allows him to easily move around the stage and reach higher vocal notes. His broad shoulders give him an imposing look, and his angular face give him a strong presence. His large frame helps him to fill out a room and stand out from the crowd.